Hello world and all who inhabit it. My name is Jessica, my pronouns are she, her, and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Double Progression Trouble, the show where Sophie and I open double the Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs and ban double the cards at double the speed of unnamed progression series here. We open 2 sets a week for a total of 48 packs or 2 boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We build a deck, we play a game, we build a deck, we play a game. Between each game we're opening new packs and updating our strategies. The first player to win 2 games wins the episode. The card pool is constantly evolving, and if I'm gonna come out on top and defeat Sophie in this inaugural episode, I'm gonna need to be ready for anything. Today we'll start with the pack openings and the deck building, and then we'll begin our games. If you want to skip ahead or you've watched this video before, check the timeline and you'll find the timestamp you're looking for. And before you leave, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you check out my co-host Sophie's channel as well. So, it all starts off with these two. Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon and Metal Raiders. Probably needless to say, these cards started the TCG off in spectacularly slow fashion. Forget extra deck monsters, you're lucky in these packs to pull off a special summon period. Even though Sophie and I made the choice to progress through these packs 2 at a time, you can still expect some very slow gameplay. Alrighty y'all, we are opening 48 packs, let's see how it goes. Looks like we are opening Metal Raiders first. That is fine, I guess. Right off the bat, we've got a Thunder Dragon and a 7-colored fish, 2 very strong cards. Sort of the deep-seated is okay. The part that always frustrates me is that it is mandatory to go on top of the deck, so it always feels weird to use for that reason. Brass Clown is pretty good. Blue Winged Crown is pretty good. We got a second Thunder Dragon. White Magical Hat, Magic Jammer. Ooh, Dark Elf. That's a good rare. That's one we like to see. And Jiraigumo in the same pack. We are getting a very strong beat stick strategy out of the cards that we're pulling so far. Speaking of beat sticks, we've got a Barrel Dragon. That is an ultra rare. I guess we will probably maybe end up playing this. Maybe, at least in the side deck. I'm not sure. Oh, we don't even have side decks for this future. I wrote the rules.
I know. Yet another progression series ripoff. But you know what? This progression series ripoff is the best one. And that's because the two hosts of it are me and Jessie. And the thing about us is that we're both trans women. And as you may or may not know, trans women are the most powerful gamers of all. You aren't gonna see any of the silly misplays, failures to read, and dumb goofs of other progression series. No, you're only gonna see the absolute top tier of flawless Yu-Gi-Oh! Gameplay, and please don't hold me to that, I'm actually really stupid. You guys know how this thing goes. We are starting with the Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. We're gonna open 24 packs, and then after that, we're gonna open 24 packs of Metal Raiders, because we are not going through the fucking DM and GX era packs one at a time. No siree. I'm not gonna go over the cards in too much detail, because I imagine a lot of you have already seen stuff like this, but the important stuff we're looking for out of this set is gonna be 2,000 defenders and busted spells and traps. There are a lot of those in early Yu-Gi-Oh! And we want to collect as many as possible. With the ban system Jessie and I are using, multiple cards can get banned each episode, so we want to have a variety of different power cards to make it hard for Jessie to ban out everything. So I'm looking for 1 Pot of Greed, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Swords of Revealing Light. Just give me all the sacky one-ofs. Let's see if we can do it. Pack number 1... doesn't have shit. Literally nothing. I have no desire to put any of these cards in my deck under any circumstances. Pack number 2, we get our first 2K Defender. That's good. I like to see that. It's nothing exceptional, but we do need to get a certain number of those to really be competitive. Okay, wow, look at that. We got another 2K Defender. But this one is shinier. I have no idea why Mystical Elf is a super, when Giant Soldier of Stone, which is a just better card, is a rare, but who am I to question the minds of Konami?
Oh hell yes, Mirror Force. That is one we really like to see. That's a super fucking strong pull. Sword of Shield is also here as a rare. That's okay. I feel like we've gotten a couple of Mask of Darknesses so far, but I don't think we have. Oh, I guess we have the Mirror Force, but I feel like I need more than one power trap in order to justify playing that kind of thing, you know? Really nothing useful in this pack to speak of. Well, we got a playset of Stim Pack, so we're probably going to be playing that. Oh, there's our Witch of the Black Forest. I don't know if that's going to be super strong in this format specifically, but I'm very happy that I pulled it. I am very happy about seeing that card because that's the kind of thing that is just going to get stronger as the series goes on. Heavy Storm. Wow, I feel like we're opening broken. We got a Mirror Force, Heavy Storm. Very good selection of cards so far.
Pack 5, ain't got shit. Pack 6, ain't got shit. Pack 7, do it got shit. Pack 7, ain't got shit. We ain't finding shit. Oh, we just found some shit, didn't we? Okay, now to be clear, this is not good. There are a billion other hollows in this set that would have been better, but what would Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon be without the Blue Eyes White Dragon itself? I don't think this card is really particularly good. 2 tributes is so much commitment, but come on, you know I'm playing this. You can't just pull a Blue Eyes and not play it, right? Call me Kaiba. Hopefully this will grant me the power of being rich and help me scam some victories. Alright, can we find something to follow up a Blue Eyes White Dragon with? We cannot.
We got a lot of different equip cards to choose from as we open the final 4 packs. Another Sword and Shield, another 7-colored fish, that feels very good as well. We got a Suijin, a Paralyzing Potion, we got a White Magical Hat. Okay, so that is the next to last pack. It doesn't really look like anything is super useful here. I cannot imagine I'm gonna find a use for Fake Trap this early on when like Heavy Storm is the only generic removal. So let's see what our last pack of Metal Raiders looks like. Nope, that will be it. I can't be too mad. We pulled some really good cards, so let's see if Legend of the Blue Eyes is any better or worse.
At the halfway point, the Blue Eyes and Mystical Elf are the only hollows we found, and those are not power spells, which is what we really want. Oh, and as I say that, there's another hollow, and it is a secret rare even. Tri-Horned Dragon is just worse than Blue Eyes. This does not do anything. These are not the hollows I want, guys. There's fucking Dark Hole in here. Armed Ninjas may be nice if Jesse pulls swords, but Tri-Horned really is not. There we go. There we go. Okay. Pot of Greed. It's not a hollow, so we still technically haven't pulled a good hollow spell, but I can't whine that much. Pot of Greed is really good. Curse of Dragon would be okay in just Legend of Blue Eyes Sealed, but with Metal Raiders in the picture, I don't think this ever sees play, but who cares, baby? We're drawing 2 cards. Hell yeah. Ooh. Okay, this is actually an interesting pack, finding both Maneater Bug and Hane. These aren't great, particularly Hane, but they're monsters that actually do something, and there aren't that many of that in these first couple sets, so happy about that. This has still been really weird hollow luck, pulling every hollow monster and no hollow spells and traps, but you know, is what it is. Hopefully we'll be able to eat some men with this. Flame Swordsman, again, more garbage monster super rares. Oh wow, I was just like, not really paying attention to this pack, and I just got a second Pot of Greed. That is good. It's not ideal, because having 2 Pot of Greed means Pot of Greed is going to get banned, but you know what's better than drawing 2 cards? Drawing 4 cards. Gaia the Dragon Champion, the other secret rare. How am I pulling every high rarity garbage monster there is in this set? Wow. 3 packs left. I'm hoping I can close this out. Good. Are you shitting me? No! No, okay, let me pull up the set list here, right? Let me pull up the Legend of Blue Eyes card list. We have pulled this, we have pulled this, we have pulled this, and this. Look at these other hollows. Monster Reborn. Most of the super rares are insane, except exactly the ones we've pulled. This is astounding. I am getting all the random bad anime monsters. I can't even play Red Eyes. It's terrible. What is going on? I expect nothing from Legend of Blue Eyes, and still I am let down. Pack 23. There's nothing here. Something good in the clothes, please. I know Pot of Greed is good, but it's only one good card that can easily be banned. Oh my god. There's nothing, what? This is one of the worst LOB openings I've seen in my entire life. I don't even know what to say. I guess... Got Metal Raiders. Like, it's gonna have to be just insane to make up for this garbage. I didn't even get all the commons I wanted. I barely have any 2K defenders. I'm pretty sure I didn't even pull a single copy of the card with the funniest— oh no, I did. I only pulled one copy of Succubus Knight that I didn't even notice in the moment, so I didn't get to make my really funny bit about how she has a bussy, aka Bat Puss. And more importantly, where are the good cards? Okay. Let's move on to Metal Raiders. I am in pain.
The website is having trouble loading it. Oh, yeah, these cards are pretty bad. This is gonna be an interesting one. All right, let's see how this goes. At least Spirit of the Harp is a 2K defender. That is at least marginally useful, and Urabi at least has 1500 attack, which is okay. Really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Nope. Skull Red Bird is here. The biggest attack in this set cannot hold a candle to, like, the 17th best attacker in Metal Raiders. Dark Hole. That's a good one. That feels good. Fisher is also a good one. But yeah, really nothing else to speak of in this pack so far. Oh, hell yes! We have the Pot of Greed. I was hoping that we would see at least one of those. It's just normal rare, so we got a lot of the really nice staples so far. It's a shame that this match this early on is just gonna be a battle of the staples, but that's kind of what DM is.
I will not get mad about children's card game polls. I will not get mad about children's card game polls. But you know what? I believe I will have no reason to be mad after Metal Raiders. It's easy. We got all the bad luck out of the way with Legend of Blue Eyes, and now I'm gonna pull all the best hollows in this set. Kind of the same deal as LOB with Metal Raiders. We're looking for power spell traps. We're looking for big stats in the form of 2K defenders and big beaters like Jiraigumo. But now we also have good effect monsters to look for, like Sanguine, Witch, and Magician of Faith. Let's get into it. Starting off the bat, nothing too exciting here, but 7-colored fish is one of the best attackers in this format, so that is important to find, and Muka Muka is honestly not even bad. Hey, it's White Magical Hat, the Kingslayer, as Alex Sema would say. Not too much else of note here, but that could be a decent monster if we really don't have options. So there's nothing actually good in this pack, but there is Tremendous Fire, which is a notable card only because have you looked at this art? Like, it's just the most disgusting clay-looking goblin people with their titties out for some reason. I don't understand what Konami artist was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna put on this card. The kids will love this. Wow. Okay, there's something here. Cocoon of Evolution is a 2K defender, which isn't bad, and more importantly, Dark Elf is a 2K attacker, which is very, very good. Finding a Thunder Dragon is important too. I want to keep track of these, because if we can pick up a playset of Thunder Dragon, that's actually potentially quite strong later on. Dream Clown is potentially interesting if we get some star cards, letting us play a slow kind of clown control strategy. Okay. That's something. The first Sanguine is something. Not as good as Witch, but I will take this funky little guy. Second 7-colored fish is nice as well, and Share the Pain is the worst removal spell in the world, but it is a removal spell. Hoping to find some more Sangies, maybe some Witches, but it's not bad. Pack number 10. I feel like I've said, yeah, this is like fine, it's not terrible, for the last like 5 packs, but once again, this is fine. Jirai Gumo is the best beater in the format, really important this early on. Third 7-colored fish is great to pick up. Empress Judge is judging me, and Bottom Dweller, I mean, that's just what I am, baby. I'm hoping to find some stuff a little better than. It's fine, though. Like, I don't think I've hit a single holo yet in this set. It would be nice to find something. Well, say it and it shall be so. There is the first holo. Unfortunately, Horn of Heaven is not one of the good ones. This lets you tribute a monster to negate a summon, which is maybe okay if we can play some sort of token strategy or maybe have like a million Sangins, but I honestly think almost every high rarity spell trap would have been better than this. Really, really weird poor luck today.
Yeah, this is all garbage. I guess stop defense is sometimes relevant. Well, there's our playset of Fisher. Oh, in 17 packs, there is our first Exodia piece. Something tells me we will not be summoning the Forbidden One in these upcoming games. We got 6 packs left. Can we pull anything else useful? We didn't do too bad. We got a Dark Hole, a Pot of Greed, and a playset of Fisher. That's not the worst thing in the world, and we got a heaping shitload of 2K defenders. Hey, a Trap Hole is also good to see. Giant Soldier of Stone, strongest individual monster in the set. 2 more packs. Wait, no, that was the last one. Well, Legend of the Blue Eyes is not a very good pack. But I think we represented at least like some okay cards here. So let's go ahead and save the draft to my collection and take a look at what we're working with.
Alright, here at the halfway point. Can we turn things around? No, we cannot. Lucky number 13. We ain't found shit. Crass Clown's okay. Well, I'm happy to inform you that I haven't found anything good in the last 4 packs, but I have found a playset of Mushroom Man number 2. Castle of Dark Illusions is an okay defender, Sword of Deep Seated is an okay equip spell, but man, I would really like to find something better than okay. Please. Second Muka Muka, second Dream Clown's like okay, but nothing astounding. Maybe worth looking at though, because we aren't finding much else, so we might be playing some kind of scuffed ass clown control or something like that, just for a complete lack of other options. Cannon Soldier. Great. I think this is the first block attack we've seen too, which is not something that makes me happy. This card's really good. Oh boy, this has not been a good day of openings, has it? Alright, there's something better. I want to whine about 7 Tools not being a good holo, but giving my luck so far, baby, I will take something playable. This card is nowhere near as strong as some other stuff. Solemn Judgment is here, but I will take a playable holo trap card. This will probably come up. There's some good traps in here. Oh my god, a second 7 Tools. Just right there, just 2 in a row, one after the other. I mean, okay, I guess. Man, hopefully Jesse pulled some busted trap cards, cause oh baby, are we ready to deal with it. Sure hope she didn't pull any other good cards, cause I have no answers for any of those, but hey. At least I have 2 trap negates and 5 copies of the fucking naked goblin fire people. Okay, that is the second Thunder Dragon coming in pack 21. That's not bad, I'm happy about that. I'm gonna just stop complaining about my pulls. I'm sorry I've been whining this whole opening. Listen, Thunder Dragon's good. We're happy now. Okay. Sword and Shield is good removal. Prevent Back's a 2K defender. This could be a lot worse. Let's see if we can find anything else in the close here. Something crazy, maybe. Great Moth is crazy. Crazy bad. And we got more titties, I guess. Great. And finally, last pack. Just give me something good to close it out, please. Nothing. Nothing. The third Water Emodex. I mean, third Dream Clown actually maybe matters. That's actually pretty good, but wow. Wait, this was awful. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm gonna pull up the set list quick, because I'm pretty sure this was an awful opening now that I look at it again. Okay, guys. So, like, I thought my opening was bad, but, like, manageable. It's, like, okay, right? I'm looking through the set list. I said my LOB opening is the worst LOB opening I've ever seen. This thing is so much worse. Oh my god. Not only did we not pull any of the really good holos, like Change of Heart, Judgment, Mirror Force, Tribute to the Doomed, Heavy Storm, in favor of stuff like fucking double 7 tools, we didn't even get most of the good commons and rares. I got 1 Sanguine, 0 Witch, only 1 Dark Elf, only 1 copy of Jirai Gumo, the other good beater. We just got 0 Stim Pack, which is the best equip spell in here. We got 0 copies of Paralyzing Potion, which is an important removal spell. 1 copy of Block Attack, which is another good removal spell. We just missed out on absolutely everything, except exactly 7 colored fish, and I guess the ability to negate every trap card Jesse activates. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I'll see you in deck building, guys. It's gonna be a sad one.
Okay, I was messing around with it a little bit, and I think I came up with a 40 card list I feel pretty good about. For reference, here are the cards that we were pulling from to make this deck. And here is the deck list that I ended up going with. Pretty self-explanatory, but I'll do the card by card anyway. 2 copies of 7 colored fish. This is the strongest normal summon without a tribute in the format that doesn't have a downside attached to it. We've got Giant Soldier of Stone for a 2k booty and an okay for its time 1300 attack to boot. We've got Jirai Gumo. Remember what I said about 7 colored fish being as high as you went without downside? Well, Jirai Gumo has a downside in the form of flipping a coin whenever you attack, and if you don't call it right, you lose half your life points. That being said, as I mentioned earlier, you don't have to attack with Jirai Gumo. You also don't have to attack with Dark Elf, which similarly comes with a downside for the higher attack power. You have to pay 1,000 life points in order to attack with it. But again, at baseline, Dark Elf and Jirai Gumo can just exist on the field as big fucking assholes for your opponent to have to deal with. We've got 1 copy of Witch the Black Forest, searches Dark Elf, searches Jirai Gumo, searches 7 colored fish. We've got 2 white magical hats to tear apart our opponent's hand. 3 copies of Spirit of the Harp, just as a 2k defender. We've got 1 copy of Barrel Dragon. This might not be the right choice to run this card, but I figure it's probably okay to have a payoff for if games are going long and I want to just summon a big body that has the potential to blow up my opponent's field. We've got 1 Jinzo number 7 as a means to just get direct damage on Sophie, especially if she can't maintain board presence. 1 Mask of Darkness, maybe a little bit suspect since I'm only running 3 traps, but they are 3 pretty good traps, so I figured it was worth running at least the 1. 3 copies of Crass Clown. When it gets switched to attack mode, I get to send an opponent's monster to the hand. 1 Prevent Rat for another 2k defender, and the Blue Winged Crown. You've got 1 Pot of Greed, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, 3 copies of Fisher for removal that y'all have heard of before. 3 copies of Stim Pack. It increases a monster's attack by 700, and then each turn it loses 200 points of attack after that. Short-term gain for long-term loss, but hopefully if we hit hard enough and early enough, we only need the short-term gain. 3 copies of Paralyzing Potion to fuck over our opponent's monsters. 3 copies of Sword of the Deep-Seated to, again, increase our monster's attack power. 2 copies of Share the Pain to make our opponent tribute one of their monsters by tributing one of our own. 1 Trap Hole, 1 Mirror Force, and 1 Magic Jammer as a way to handle opponent's spell cards. So that is the list. Let's see how it does against Sophie.
I truly do not know what to say. Now for some context here, I've watched multiple progression series. I've even done part of a progression with my partner, though we haven't played in a while, so I'm kind of familiar with what decks generally look like in early progression. And yes, I know decks are often just piles of normal monsters. I know they're usually gonna be bad, but this is bad. I legitimately have no idea how we are ever going to win this one, but I guess we have to give it a try. Those 2 bonus packs I get for losing are gonna have to be really good. So, what we have in this deck is every 2k or 2k-ish defender I own. 3 Cocoon of Evolution, 3 Prevent Rat, 1 Spirit of the Harp, and 1 Mystical Elf, as well as 2 Castle of Dark Illusions, which is almost 2k. My game plan is to hope to God Jesse somehow finds no removal for these, and I get the tribute for a powerful boss, such as Flame Cerebrus, Blue Eyes, Trihorn Dragon, or yes, even Red Eyes Black Dragon, who is terrible, but I'm playing because it's funny and I'm not gonna win. I might as well get some laughs out of it. If that doesn't happen, if Jesse has any sort of removal, we are just screwed. I have nothing to work with here. In addition to the defenders and tributes, I have a Crass Clown as a pseudo flip effect removal, my 1 Dark Elf and 1 Jiragumo as beaters, 2 Dream Clown for the pipe dream it somehow lives a turn, even though I have 0 ways to defend it, 1 Hane Hane and 1 Manual Bug as removal, 2 Muka Muka, who I think is gonna be a really effective beater because this deck is full of garbage monsters that are going to be clogging my hand, so this guy will usually be pretty big. My 1 and only recruiter, Sangan, 2 White Magical Hat, because White Magical Hat getting to hit indirectly is another way to kind of sack my way to a win, and if I'm not sacking my way, I'm not winning, so we might as well try for it. 3 7-colored fish is the one part of the deck I am actually happy about. And then the spell traps. My 2 Pot of Greed are great, and then we have my 1 block attack, 2 Share the Pain, Shield and Sword, and the only equip spell I have. There are like at least 5 other good removal spells that I would love to be playing that I just did not get, and if Jesse did pull those commons and rares, it's gonna be rough. And then the traps is every playable back row I have. Horn of Heaven, because who gives a shit if I have to tribute off one of my monsters, they're terrible. 1 Robin Goblin as another sacky win condition, and 2 7 tools because hoping that the good cards Jesse pulled line up with the only good removal I have is all I have going for me. In the extra, we have our 1 secret rare Gaia the Dragon Champion for good luck, and Mushroom Man number 2 spectating in the side. I had high hopes going into this, and I have much less high hopes now. I'm gonna do my best out there, team. Pray for me, but I have no idea how this is winning a game.
Alrighty, after about 45 minutes of struggling with technical issues because the 21st century is an unending nightmare, we are finally here to begin this journey together. How do you feel, Sophie, about your polls, about your destiny? Where are you at?
Yeah. So, you know, I'm feeling. I can definitely tell you I have some feelings. Now I've watched a number of progression series. I've even done some progression with my partner that we haven't in a while. So I have some idea of what these early games usually look like. And, let me tell ya, I've never seen anything quite like the pause I ended up with. So, you know.
Yeah, this is a very slow era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where the next big jumps weren't because of like new and interesting ways of playing and new archetypes, but just like a new big asshole that just got released that breaks the game in a new way.
Yeah, I'm ready to get into this and
I
let's see what happens.
We're just yeah, I'm very curious. Good luck and have fun. Are you struggling with whether to go first or second?
Yeah. I guess I never actually asked. Are we playing first turn draw or not?
I like without first turn draw. I think it's
I do
always going to be
too.
a problem.
In that case, I definitely want to go second. I'm almost 100% certain getting the extra card is just better in these early sets.
Oh.
Progression, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! What is in your hand?
Regrets?
Well, mine has a pot of greed in it, so...
Oh, fuck off! Immediate pot. My first turn of this progression series entire thing is me passing, and your first played card is a pot of greed.
Listen, this is already going better than I expected. Okay. I shockingly have some options here. But if the question is what's in your hand if you played nothing? It's probably just like a bunch of removal spells, right? I'm gonna guess that's the case, and if that's the case, I think I want to play it a little safe, so I'm gonna just set a man and pass.
Okay. Yeah, sure, who cares? Normal summon Jinso number 7.
Why? Wait a fucking minute. Why are we on Jinzo number 7?
Battle
What does this
phase.
called
I'm gonna attack you
accomplish?
directly. That's why.
I'll
I
take that shit.
listen.
Yeah.
I have no idea if this was the right choice. The idea is that if I drew Jinzo number 7 and something else that could take care of the field, I could just like swoop in with Jinzo number 7. But I'm struggling to draw that special spice.
Yeah, I mean, you got me on the 16 turn clock, so that's something.
Yeah, if
I'll
your
draw.
face down monster is anything that doesn't have more than 500 attack, I'm good.
Yeah. The unfortunate part about it is that I do have some other monsters. Here's a 7-colored fish.
What? You're telling me Jinzo number 7 isn't going to last? I'm very surprised.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jinzo, it's kind of like Windows updates, you know, where like they update but everything becomes worse.
Yeah, you'd
It's
really think that Jinzo number 7, you think it would like be an upgrade.
But no, Jinzo number 1's looking a lot better. I guess I might as well do this now. I'm gonna slap my Sword of Deep-Seated on the fish. Make him a
Sure.
real beefy fish.
Alright, I see your beefy gay fish.
Well, this gay fish is about to get deep-seated in your Jinzo for a hot 1800 points
Well,
of damage.
your 7-colored fish with a sword fucking destroyed my Windows update monster.
Anyway, that's all I got. I have a
Alright,
guy. Beat my guy.
I beat your guy.
Oh, well, you beat my guy. And Sword of Deep-Seated will mandatory go back to the top of my deck.
That's such a bad effect. Imagine having to deal with that shit. I'm gonna set a Spirit of the
Man.
Harp and pass.
Ooh.
Wait, why the fuck did I say that out loud? Why am I like this? I set a summon skull, actually. That's what that is.
Ooh. Ooh, setting the summon score with no tribute. That's a smart play.
Thinking outside the box. And by
Yeah.
outside the box, I mean outside of established rules.
I can play this safe, or I can play it really aggressively. And being aggressive seems bad, but you aren't doing anything, so maybe it's good? Yeah, I feel like I kind of have to go for it, right? I'm gonna flip up Man-Eater Bug
Alright, well,
and eat the man.
it was
Ooh.
not a summon skull, it was Spirit of the Harp.
Behold, a big man!
Oh my goodness, you pulled Jirai Gumo. What a fucking risky man he is.
I'm gonna give him the sword which I coincidentally top decked to know how that happened.
I
And then I'm simply gonna call the coin toss correctly.
All
It's the
right.
thing about it.
Yeah, this is just skill. This is just a matter of whether or not you're good enough.
I live my life by a few simple driving principles, and the most important one is, of course, tails never fails. So this coin toss, just gonna hit tails.
Oh, yeah,
Easy!
you're just
Easy.
so good at this game.
Perfect. I am going to just pass on that.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
gonna
Yugen.
activate Paralyzing Potion, target your Jirai Gumo.
Yep, there it is. Paralyzing Potion isn't technically a removal spell, but it might as well be one when there's almost no back row removal in the format.
Yeah, now your Gumo's just sitting there like an idiot. Speaking of idiots, I'm going to normal summon White Magical Hat.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck,
Yeah, this is
that's the
actually a
punish.
very good. This is actually a very good situation for me, all things
Oh,
considered.
that is a punish.
So I will proceed to battle phase and attack your man-eater bug for damage and a random card.
Yeah, the bug will be eaten by the man, unfortunately. Alright, which one you hitting?
Look at, yeah, White Magical Hat looks like the kind of dude who eats bugs and like not in a good way.
He really
That
does.
one.
That's a kind of a good one. That is my shield and sword.
That is a situational as balls one. I am gonna pass it on to you.
You still need to deal with the Jiraiya before I'm in any danger, right? Like, he's just sitting here. Okay,
He is
I'm gonna
just,
just set one in back.
he definitely is just chilling.
How will you possibly defeat a 2700 vanilla?
I am weighing my options right now. I hate to do this because it kind of means I wasted the paralyzing potion rather than doing this last turn, but I'm going to Fisher.
Yeah, I mean, it's still not bad, right?
Yeah.
Like, it kept me off doing stuff, and it means I am drawing Sword of the Deep-Seated again next turn.
That is very funny if I can, like, if either you don't have a monster or I can just take care of it now. Will this attack go through?
I mean, yeah, it sure fucking is. Take another card.
Do the middle one. I guess I will just pass it back to you.
Okay, this isn't a bad situation, right? I am losing cards, but all I need to do is beat a 1,000 attack monster with no back row protection. And I can't fucking do it. I'm going to be set 2 and pass.
This is amazing gameplay.
God.
I didn't even play a card the first turn. You activated Pot of Greed. How am I like, the only thing is that you did choose to leave that one card in your hand. Is Electric Snake in this format? Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Okay. Whatever, let's just fucking go for it.
Yeah, I'll take the 1,000 and get rid of this card. Bold of you to assume I chose to keep this card in my hand, and not that I just can't summon it.
That's not even that good to send it to your graveyard. Now it's like live if you pulled a Monster Reborn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean-
that's hilarious.
I mean, now you know that Red Eyes Black Dragon was one of my ultra rares, so take that into account when considering if I got reborn.
Wow, this is
Oh, are you
amazing.
fucking kidding me?
We have to each ban a card after this. I don't even
Yeah.
know. I mean, I kind of do, but
You know. I played one good card this match. I played one good card. This is... I could make a play here. But the issue is, I get punished super hard for doing it if there's literally anything in your hand that does anything. So I just need to set and pass. I think that's the play.
Okay. We will see if you live to regret that. I am going to flip summon Crass Clown.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I will go to battle phase. I will attack with White Magical Hat.
I will be taking all the damage, and you hit the Muka Muka I top decked with no hand.
Holy fuck. Well, I will pass it back to you. I cannot believe... I didn't even think about the synergy of Crass Clown and White Magical Hat. I walked my ass right into that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you're not gonna need it.
Holy
You're
shit.
not gonna need it.
Activate Sword of Deep-Seated? Equip to White Magical Hat? Holy
Well, you know-
shit! How did I win that game? How... The only good card I played was Fisher!
I mean, that's a pretty good one, like...
Is that gonna be your ban?
I
So,
think-
I guess we should, at this point, establish the rules. After the first game of each episode, Sophie and I each get one ban, plus, twice per arc, we get one additional ban. The one ban does not need to be a card that has been played, but it helps if you know that you're hitting something that your opponent has, you know?
Indeed.
So,
yeah.
with that in mind, I actually would like to ban a card that didn't show up this
Oh.
game. I want to ban Monster Reborn because I didn't pull one, and I'm not going back to Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh my god, Pot of Greed lives to see another game. Let's go.
It might tell you something about my polls.
Understandable. I am absolutely banning Fisher. You have 2 of them, and I do not, let's say.
You know what? All things considered, I think you made the right one.
Oh, you had the playset.
I
even.
did have the playset of Fisher,
You know what?
so now I am going to get more packs before our next game, but I am going to have to replace more cards because Fisher was definitely one of the best ones I opened.
I only get a couple of packs here. Just hopefully give me something good enough I don't lose another game to fucking Jinzo number 7.
You didn't lose. You didn't lose to
it mattered.
Jinzo number.
It mattered. I would not have died to this board if not for Jinzo number 7. Okay, never mind. He didn't do shit. Oh, okay, calm down. Calm down.
That was why I was struggling so much early game, because my hand was just all the fucking equip cards. Alright, after taking game 1, we will be opening 4 packs. The rules are the winner of game 1 opens 4 packs from any set that has been opened up to that point. The loser will be opening 2 packs. So Sophie will get 2 packs of whatever she wants. It wouldn't surprise me if she decided to go for Metal Raiders. Metal Raiders has a couple of very obvious things that I'm looking for. For starters, I didn't get a playset of Thunder Dragon, and I would really like to have a playset of Thunder Dragon. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Nothing interesting. Magician of Faith and the Thunder Dragon. Oh, hell yes. Those are both really good pulls. I'm very happy about that. I guess, we already have the playset of Crass Clown, so I'm not super chuffed about that. We did get a motherfucking time wizard, so I can't really complain. We only opened 4 packs, and among those packs we did get a Thunder Dragon and a Magician of Faith. We also got a Dream Clown plus a Time Wizard, which I guess we might as well play. We have to fill up some slots in our deck now that we don't have the Fisher. So let's go ahead and move to deck building again.
Well, that was rough, to say the least. I can't say I didn't expect to lose. My deck was bad. I was playing bricky stuff to try to sack my way out of it, but God, does it feel bad. The worst part is, I maybe could have scraped by a win if I hadn't gotten so greedy with Sword of Deep-Seated. I think skewing over my draws there really hurt me. No matter, we can move on to the next one. I got to ban the 3 of Fissure, and Jessie wasted her ban on a card I don't even have, which I'm super happy about. So, for my 2 compensation packs, I think Metal Raiders is the obvious choice. LLB and Metal Raiders both have really good high rarity chase cards, but Metal Raiders has much better commons and rares for me to catch up on. Let's see if I can get some of them. Hobby Lady Sisters, the poll. God, I don't even know that I have a Hobby Lady, but I know I have Elegant Egotist, so I might consider playing it, but that's not what we want. Please give me just one of the good commons I missed. Okay, that is something. That is something. Second Sanguine, second block attack, third castle is even okay. This could have been way better, but also holy fuck, there's a secret real 1000 dragon. The weird pulls continue, but at least I got something good to go along with the bizarre this time. Let's add that to the collection and see if I can improve the deck slightly for the next game. Alright, so I'm gonna go over the changes I made very quickly, though there's not too much to speak of. I put in the second Sanguine, and I put in the second block attack. Those are the only additions to the main deck. To make room for those, I took out one of the Dream Clowns, because those are never gonna resolve, and I moved the second 7 tools to side in case we end up siding, just because I didn't really see many trap cards out of Jessie, so it seems kind of useless. Sanguine is good, I can't complain about that, but I'm still missing way too many good cards for 2 more packs to really fix. I have slightly more faith in the deck now that I know Jessie's on stuff like Jinzo number 7, which I think is a card I can beat. We just need to draw a little better than last time and play better around Sword of the Deep-Seated. It's still looking dire, but I'm hoping I can maybe manage to sneak a win in there. Let's see.
Alright, this is the deck that we landed on for game 2. Not a whole lot of changes, and that makes a certain amount of sense given that our card pool is currently so limited. Of course, we got rid of the Fishers, but in their place, we did have an easy replacement in Thunder Dragon. Before the 4 packs that I opened for winning game 1, I did not have a playset of Thunder Dragon. Now I do. It is not the best thing in the world at this stage, but at the very least it thins out my deck a little bit. I also threw in a Magician of Faith and 1 copy of Dream Clown. I could have gone with the second copy, but I don't know. I don't really have any great stall cards right now, and Crass Clown at least has a little bit of meat to its bones. I also took out a couple copies of Sword of Deep-Seated. I really was anxious about playing this card the whole game because I didn't want to blank my draws. So I took out a couple copies and I threw in a block attack and a stop defense. So that's pretty much it. Let's see what game 2 has to offer. I felt pretty good about my pulls, I won't lie.
I would say the same. It was good. I mean, I only had 2 packs, so it didn't
Yeah.
change much, but it could have been worse, let me tell you.
I think the fact that you even had a reaction to those 2 packs makes me a little bit nervous, because that is just 2 packs of cards, right?
Let me tell you, you don't need to be too worried. After my pause initially, anything was gonna get a reaction out of me. Well, going second didn't work last time, but I still think it's the strat, so I'm gonna stick with it.
I will say, I did not have a good hand for going first last time. In that regard, I think you played correctly. For lack of necessarily very strong beaters, I'm gonna normal summon Blue Winged Crown to start the game off. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna pass it on to you.
I mean, it sure is a guy.
It sure does immediately power creep Skull Red Bird.
It really does. Okay, I do need to think a little bit here.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't. With no fiddle, there's not much of a punish for just running out the Jirai Gumo.
Other than Jirai Gumo's built-in punish.
It's true, but I can avoid that by simply not doing shit with him. He's just vibing.
Alright, well, for my main phase 1, I would like to start with a Pot of Greed. Do you have any response?
Ah, well, there it is. No, that is fine.
No, I didn't want to ban this before I got a chance to use it myself. And, ooh, speaking of big dumb asshole Jirai Gumos.
2 Gumos staring at each other. Love to see it.
2 Gumos chilling on the duel field. 2 zones apart cause it's not gay. I'm gonna set a trap hole. Why do I keep doing that? I don't understand. It's not. I'm not even gonna set at this point.
You're gonna set a mirror for us. You're gonna set a. It could be anything.
It literally could be anything.
Well, I mean, if you want to set it, go ahead. I mean, I'm an honorable duelist. I'll pretend I don't know.
I don't understand that part of my brain. There are so many things about my brain I don't understand.
If by some strange happenstance that set is a trap hole, I'm not playing into it anyway, because my only play here is gonna be to set a dude and pass.
Cool. Alright. Alright. Trap hole is a card. However,
Oh?
I would like
Oh?
to see if I can tribute summon a barrel dragon.
Yo, holy fuck, is that format destroying junior format staple Barrel Dragon?
It's coming to make an impression in episode 1 of Double Progression Trouble as well. Do you have the trap hole?
I don't have the trap hole. I have something much worse. But it will do the job. I'm going to activate Horn of Heaven. And I will tribute my face down man-eater bug to negate the summon of Barrel Dragon.
I'm fuming. I am irate right now. I cannot believe that. That's not even that good. I tribute summon, so I went minus. You Horn of Heaven, so you went minus. We're just staring at each other.
The card is horrible. I'm just shocked I actually resolved it.
You had enough monsters and everything.
Well, I mean, you have a clear board now, so... On average, attacking directly with Jirai Gumo is worth it, so I'll hit in. And I will simply hit the tails again.
Okay.
Tails every time.
Yes! Whoops! Punished! Guess you're not that good at Yu-Gi-Oh!
Apparently, it's only tails sometimes. But no matter, I dealt 2200, I did damage, that means it's worth it.
Sure. What the fuck is that face down that hasn't come up yet?
It could be anything.
Have I attacked with anything lately? Would there have been any reason to set off a mirror force? I am just gonna set something and send it back to you.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Oh, that's interesting.
Charlie is playing with a box.
Oh, kitty. Both of my cats were sleeping on my bed, and when I went out to go grab water, they were both just watching me.
Just keeping an eye on you, making sure you're healthy.
They have to. Okay. I think I'm not gonna get a better chance than now to try this, so I'm gonna run out White Magical Hat.
could literally be anything.
I disagree.
Sigh. Okay. I accept
Alright.
it.
Okay. Now the question, there's a couple ways I could do this, and I think the way that wins the game is doing it like this. Okay. This
Just being
time,
skillful?
yeah, this time I hit it. There's literally no way I miss again. See? Easy. Easy tails.
Should I just assume at this point that you're always calling tails?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Only
Okay.
cowards call heads on a coin flip. Good.
No, coward. It doesn't make you a coward. It's an acceptable option out of the two
No.
options.
No, I will gatekeep heads pickers.
Is white magical hats gonna gatekeep one of my cards?
Oh hell yeah, he is.
Alright.
Alright, we're going for this one. That's the best card in your hand. I can tell.
It's okay.
Damn. White magical hat, showing off his unfortunate self-hatred. Man really needs therapy, but unfortunately all he has is a big-ass spider friend, so hopefully that's enough.
Unfortunately, he spends too much time with the incels. So we're gonna run out a dark elf.
Oh fuck. The arch nemesis of White Magical Hat. A woman.
We're gonna make White Magical Hat a little bit matter because this woman is packing heat.
Oh fuck.
This lady is now tall enough to take out Jirai Gumo.
Oh shit. Well, that was unfortunate. I was hoping you didn't have that.
And well, you banned Fisher, so
I sure did. Draw for turn. Alright. Okay, luckily Stimpack only buffs attack, which means I do have the out here. I'm gonna block attack your Dark Elf.
Sounds good.
And White Magical Hat is gonna do as incels do just a little bit of misogyny. And kill this poor little Dark Elf. And
the poor little Dark Elf who just skipped leg day too many times.
He really did. Alright, I'm gonna set one and pass. Oh. Okay. What are the chances that's another trap hole? Like, what are the chances? I guess I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna tribute my set Spirit of the Harp, and I'm gonna run out Flame Cerebrus.
Oh, what a good doggo. That is fine.
Good dog. Okay, someone is fine. Fantastic. I'm gonna go to battle. I'll try to hit in with Hatman.
Would you like one of my cards?
Oh, I would love one of your cards.
Oh, get fucked. I want you to know there was a much better option. I don't know how much it won't matter, but
I can't imagine a better hit than Share the Pain. That's shocking. Well,
yeah, I know it's quite a surprise.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I know you just taught back to Dark Hole or some bullshit like that. There's no way.
Normal summon Jinzo number 7, attack directly, admit defeat.
We're still on the Jinzo number 7.
Listen, my card, I got you down to 2,000. If you were playing the Demise card, you would have been fucked.
I guess.
As the loser of Game 2, I don't even get to open any packs. I do get to re-examine my deck a little bit, which I certainly might. It's not like I have any great options, though.
No, but I imagine they've gotta be better than Jinzo number 7.
It gets if I'm winning, it's another 500 damage. I guess I could literally play one of the burn cards.
Ah, sweet, sweet victory, and that means 2 more Metal Raiders packs coming down the pipe right into my mouth, or something. Listen, I'm not gonna say I super deserved that one, but I am just so happy my trap lineup worked out. My only regret is that I was too cowardly to tribute summon the Blue Eyes. But regardless, I did win, and that means we get 2 more packs. And this is what we like to see, baby. Second Jirai Gumo is fantastic. White Magical Hat's been putting in a lot of work this set, so I'm happy to see more of him. Crest Clown's not bad either. Let's see what else goes in the other pack. Nothing. Well, I'm used to that, so... Well, we got at least one playable card out of this, and I can't complain about that from 2 packs. I'm not gonna bother showing off the deck changes, because I'm literally just gonna put in this Jiragumo, I think, but... We're going to game 3, folks. And I think this stupid pile of garbage I call a deck might just be able to do it.
We're gonna make this a quick one because I literally only changed one card and a certain someone has made it clear that it is his mealtime. The only card that I changed in this list was taking out Jinzo number 7 at long last and putting in a blue-winged crown. It would have not helped me in the specific situation that I was in last duel, but, you know, we would play what we have to.
I'll have you know I changed one entire card.
Same. This is it for all the marbles, and since nobody was 2-0'd this week, there will not be an extra ban unless somebody really wants to use one of their 2 extras per season, which it seems pretty fucking early. Like I gotta wait until we get into like a magical scientist format for that shit, right?
Right. Gotta have some real crazy shit to be worth banning,
Yeah.
I would say. Hey, speaking of real crazy shit, I would like to go +1, please.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I agree.
Just
and
as
then...
just as a gift.
Wow, I love gifts. Then I'm just gonna do a good old-fashioned set 1 and pass.
Okay. Fuck me! Are you kidding me? Well, in my inaugural Thunder Dragoning.
Hey, it's the boy.
Yeah. Just so you know, I didn't pull 2 of these. I pulled 3
Let's
of
go,
them.
we drew the second.
I drew the
We love to
second for
see it.
turn. It was, oh god damn. Stop defense.
Oh fuck, yeah, I mean, that's gonna be pretty good here. It's my fucking cocoon.
That's actually really fucking good because I have the white magical hat.
The fucking white magical hat.
White magical
This
hat is really
crazy.
strong in this
What the
format. That one.
Oh no, my Sangi.
Sangi, rest in peace, Sangi. I knew thee well. I'm just gonna pass it. I am sitting on 2 Thunder Dragons and crushed dreams.
Well, we'd love to see no back row to protect the hat. Just fucking get out of here. I'm gonna destroy this incel with the power of homosexuality.
As you very well should. God bless you, 7-colored fish. You have destroyed the menace. Paralyzing potion.
Yeah, that is fine.
Jiragumo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the other guy.
And pass. Do you think I'm, talking to you, sweetheart?
Oh no. Kitty, you don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
What do you think, Chip? Do you know how to pendulum summon? Could you teach me?
But I barely know how to pendulum summon.
That's like 75% of the reason that I'm starting a progression series is I want to win a duel with pendulum monsters on camera.
An understandable and respectable goal. Well, I guess I might as well do this. I will block attack your Jiragumo.
Fucking LOL, sounds good.
And we got more fish, baby. Wow.
Jiragumo falls.
The gays stay winning. Ah, well, the gays are losing. I
The
regret
gays
to
are
inform you.
paralyzed by anxiety. It's actually very unfortunate.
Oh,
Go
no.
ahead.
God, I hate that you keep setting cards, because whenever you set a card, it might be Trap Hole, and that's scary.
It is. The world's a scary place.
Fortunately, I'm not a filthy coward, so I will summon Jiragumo. Trap Hole me.
I'm not gonna trap hole you. I am gonna let you chill.
Oh. Well, nothing to it but to do it, I suppose. I'll run in.
Tally-ho.
And as you know, I'm calling tails. Every time.
Hey! Sisters
well.
in taking a shitload of damage.
Ouchie wouchie. Well, you know, there we go. Well, I'm not too mad about this position, because I know that those 2 cards in his hand are both not very good.
This is true. I am not putting up a very strong strategy here.
Hey, guess what I do for turn?
What did you draw for turn?
Bloop.
Pot of Greed! Go right ahead. Draw two of your fucking cards.
I will. I would love to. Now, you know what? I think if the set was Chap Hall, you would have used it last turn. And even if it isn't, I feel no god. So, I have these two 7-colored fish that are sitting here useless because of the potions. So I'm gonna get rid of them. I will sacrifice 2 monsters and summon the Blue Eyes White
Holy
Dragon!
fucking shit! Holy shit. Alright, the boy has arrived. Even though Blue Eyes White Dragon is not a boy, Blue Eyes White Dragon is a white woman for some reason.
Ooh. White woman spotted.
I
Let's get in there. Go, Jiragumo! Flip me a tails! Alright. Solid 50-50 so far.
I have a question about that activation because I have a mirror force. Would you have, were you supposed to have flipped the coin there?
Yeah, I definitely am, because it activates on attack deck, so it's gonna be Gumo Chain Link
cool.
1, Mirror Force Chain Link 2, but also fuck you! Away.
I really wanted more than anything else to blow up your field and then have you take half your life points. That would just make me so happy.
Well...
Anyway, I hope those 2 tributes worked out really well for you.
I mean, they weren't doing anything anyway. At least I got to feel special for 10 glorious seconds. Go ahead.
As everybody who has ever attempted to play Blue Eyes White Dragon in any format that wasn't like exactly the 2016 one where Konami wanted to sell some cards has discovered it's not a very good card. I guess I'm just gonna set one and pass.
Hey, glad to see I'm not taking damage here, and I'm happy to tell you, you won't be either. I'm gonna set one, and you're good to go.
Alright. No reason to not do this again. I'm gonna flip summon Crass Clown and return your monster to the hand.
If they say that set card's an 800 attack, 2000 defense. That's pretty realistic. If that's the case, any normal summon kills me? God, I fucking hate this. I will Horn of Heaven, tributing Prevent Rat to negate the flip summon of Crass Clown.
Just the progression of you knowing the exact attack and defense of my set card, and it not being very surprising that you knew it, to using Horn of Heaven on Crass Clown was an incredible progression.
Listen, we're struggling over here. We're on the struggle bus. Alright, I'm gonna set one and pass, and if that monster you just set is another Crass Clown, I'm gonna eat your microphone.
Please don't eat my microphone, it's new! It was $50 at Target!
Yeah, well, I'll get fucked, I guess.
God damn it, I always forget to go into full screen. Well, the half of Game 3 is gonna look like garbage. That one's on me.
Oh no. Well... You're the boy.
Oh, Flame Cerberus. The doggo has returned.
Wow, let's hit into the new one, because that one could be a Crass Clown.
It's a prevent rat.
That rat do be preventing.
No, it wasn't. Objectively, no, it wasn't.
Well, that's fair.
Alright. This is a little bit silly. I am going to tribute the Spirit of the Harp to summon Thunder Dragon.
Oh god.
Do you have any response?
No, that's gonna be fine.
She says manically, I am going to activate Sword of the Deep-Seated.
Oh god, this is terrible.
This is very janky. It's very janky for sure. I'm gonna proceed to the battle phase and attack your doggo.
Yeah, we can crash. Go right ahead and put that
fucking Sword of the Deep-Seated. It's back to the top of my deck. You know exactly what the card in my hand is, so you know I can just do this again next turn.
You sure can. Also, knowing that's what you have, that means I don't think you have any out to normal summon Dark Elf and equip it with my Sword of Deep-Seated.
Oh, wow, that is stronger. That is objectively stronger than the tribute summon fucking Thunder Dragon.
Now the question is it worth attacking? You haven't done anything with that set, which means it's most likely just a 2k defender, which means I can kill it now. But I guess that does a lot actually, because you have no other monsters, I know that. So I am gonna go ahead and pay 1,000 to hit with the Dark Elf.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh god. Oh, that's a problem. That is what we in the business call a problem.
Literally the only fucking punish that it possibly could have been.
God, I forgot that card was even in here.
I'm gonna let you in on a trade secret. I'm playing 3 trap cards and I still am running a Mask of Darkness.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Um,
Holy shit.
So
Your top deck could have been anything.
It definitely could have been literally anything. I am going to set 1, set 2. You know every single card I have, you just don't know which set card is which.
Dude, I'm playing with full information. And that information means I really don't want to spend 1,000 life points attacking with Dark Elf, so I think it's time
It does seem bad.
to just do a good old set 1 and pass.
I
Sounds
have
about right.
nothing.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, what these early seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh are very fun and interactive gameplay.
Yeah.
I am gonna normal summon a 7-colored fish.
That is just dandy fine.
I am going to equip it with Stim Pack.
Oh, yeah, that thing's fucking beefy.
It's
a real
a
chunkster.
big gay fish for sure. It only ties with Dark Elf, but I'm not gonna go for Dark Elf right now. I'm gonna try. Hopefully, I hit a 2k defender rather than a fucking man-eater bug.
You did. It is the rat.
Okay. One step closer to victory, I guess. I will pass it on to you.
Wow. Interesting. And by interesting, what I mean is set pass.
Alright, 7-colored fish is... I'm actually just going to put 1 counter for each standby phase for the sake of clarity. So 7-colored fish is now at 2,300 attack. Dark Elf is, of course, at 2,500. I'm gonna go to main 1, activate Pod of Greed.
Yeah, that is.
Alright, I am going to set 1, proceed to battle, and I'm gonna hit the one that's been sitting on the field.
It is my Hane.
Okay. What are you sending?
Yeah, this is interesting. I think I'm gonna actually bounce the set.
Okay.
7-colored fish
Makes
doesn't
sense.
do a ton.
Yeah. I have nothing else. It's all you.
Wondrous. I will draw. That is an interesting one for sure. I think I'm actually just gonna pass here. I ain't doing shit.
I am going to set 1, proceed to battle, and attack.
And there is my second Sangan, and this time I'll get the effect.
Okay, what are you grabbing? I'm wondering man-eater bug would be okay for you here.
It would be. So there's a couple options. 7-colored fish is down to 21 this turn. It's going down to 19 next turn, so it won't be able to get over a 2k defender.
This is true.
That doesn't do much. Yeah, I think you're right on the money. I am gonna grab the man-eater bug.
Okay. Main 2 and pass it back.
I will draw. God, I feel like I'm in such a weird spot. But I think the play is to keep playing it slow. I'll set and pass.
Draw. And 7-colored fish is indeed down to 1,900 attack now. I'm gonna try to remember to notate those counters. You know I have Sword of Deep-Seated, so that 1,900 is not necessarily 1,900, but that would require using Sword of Deep-Seated, and I'm not even sure that's the best life move right now, you know?
No, I think you should definitely equip more things to this card after I just searched a man-eater bug. That sounds like a good idea.
You know what? I just realized that if that face down card isn't anything, I can win the game right now. I'm gonna dark
Oh.
hole.
Well, you're gonna what now? You're gonna who now?
I.
You're gonna why now?
So, do you have anything? Do you have any reply to this?
I do not. Sword will go back to the top of my deck.
The face down destroyed card was a Witch of the Black
No.
Forest. I don't know if
Oh,
it
that is
really,
disgusting.
really matters at this point. I guess I will grab a 7-colored fish just in case this doesn't go through. But I have the Dark Elf, and if that goes through, I have the Sword of Deep-Seated.
Yeah, summon is fine.
Okay, let's see. Karibo, Mirror Force, what do you got?
On attack declaration, I will activate Robin Goblin.
We won episode 1, baby!
God, this one was rough. I maybe could have played better. I was maybe too greedy attacking with Gumos a bunch, but...
Yeah, Jiragumo, it's kind of a hard choice to make, right? Because you don't want to get run over by your opponent's monsters, and it's not really good to let them just exist on the field for turns at a time. At the same time, half your life points is half your life points, and unfortunately, not everybody has the level of skill necessary to always call their coin tosses right. So you run into no, and I respect your endeavor in this direction, and we're always getting better at that skill, which is a skill.
Speaking of things that are skills, can I talk about my paws a little bit?
Yes, of course.
Right, because I see, you had 3 fissure, right? You have a Pot of Greed, you have Dark Core, Miracle. You have some good stuff going on here.
My polls were pretty fucking good. I'm just gonna mill my whole deck. All of our polls are gonna be in the YouTube video, so we don't know all the cards we have during the recording of the episode, but just like assume that we know everything we pulled from the previous one.
Yeah, Magician of Faith is a wait, that's fucking you can't just casually mill a heavy storm and not talk. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, I got Heavy Storm. It's not even that good in this format. That's why I didn't react to it too much. But yeah, that's one of the strongest Yu-Gi-Oh cards ever printed later on.
Heavy Storm's crazy. That's gonna be crazy next episode.
Yeah, I guess so. What trap cards do we get next episode?
A lot of stuff. Look, okay, I'm looking at Heavy Storm, Dog Hole, Mirror Force, Trap Hole,
I opened pretty fucking good.
Let me talk about my pause, right? So you know this, right? I actually initially recorded my LOB pause, but then left the page without saving it to my collection. So I redid my pause and re-recorded, right? So I didn't have to deal with manually putting it in. So the first time I did it, right, I pulled some good stuff. I pulled 2 Fissure, I pulled Dog Hole, Trap Hole, Swords of Revealing Light, some decent stuff. Let me tell you, in my second LOB pull, I got 2 Pot of Greed, which you saw. I also got no less than 7 Hollows. And now, the Hollows in LOB are pretty good, right? There's like Reborn, Dog Hole, Raigeki, Sword, stuff like that. I got Maneater Bug, I got this Blue Eyes White Dragon for number 2. I got the Red Eyes Black Dragon you saw last game. Tri-horned Dragon.
I can't believe you were actually playing Red Eyes Black Dragon. Surely there's another way. Yeah.
And then in Metal Raiders, my hollows were the 1 Horn of Heaven, 2 7 tools, none of the actual good ones like Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment Changer, and even in terms of rares and commons, in my initial polls, 1 Sangan, 0 Witch, 1 Dark Elf, 1 Jiraigumo, and then, like, I pulled 0 Paralyzing Potion, 0 Stim Pack, 1 Block Attack. Like, I legitimately got none of the playable cards, except 7-colored fish.
Yeah, none of the, like, mid-tier stuff that, like, makes that you would have to play in a limited version of this.
Like, you're gonna see editing this. The entire Metal Raiders pull is just like the entire end is just me despairing, looking at, I think, the single worst Metal Raiders opening. In the later packs, I did pick up a 2nd Jiraigumo and a 2nd Sangan. That's something, at least. But
yeah, that is, like, okay.
I almost wish I had lost game 2.
The only crazy things I got on my, like, additional pack opens is that I got Magician of Faith, and then I fucking did not complete my Thunder Dragon playset whenever I did my initial pack opening, but then I completed it after game one. It didn't even fucking help me. But
Nice to have, though.
yeah, I love my Thunder Dragons. It's like a little it just comforts me.
They're very nice boys. They go +1. That's pretty
Yeah, they go +1 and they're light
good.
monsters.
But, well, the the next episodes are gonna be interesting. I see like cards in your deck that I would be happy to ban, whereas I have one good Yu-Gi-Oh card, and whatever I could find at the bottom of my book.
Yeah, I didn't pull a Sandgan, so I might just ban that out of spite.
Honestly, I'm fine with that. Like the longer I get to keep the one good spell card I own, I'll be happy.
I like activating Pot of Greed. It doesn't make any sense because I got one Pot of Greed and you got two, but it always feels good when you activate it. That is just about going to wrap it up for the night, I think. Sophie, thank you so much for joining me and playing games with me. And yeah, I don't have any kind of outro, so peace and love.